The Spurs head into Denver tonight, presumably in a foul mood after dropping their last game versus the Lakers. Please forgive them if they're not in the Christmas spirit. The good news is this is the NBA, and there's always another game to play. Spurs try to take their frustrations out on the Nuggets next on Fox Sports Southwest. Welcome to Denver for Spurs basketball on Fox Sports Southwest. The Spurs begin the front end of a tough back-to-back going to Portland tomorrow night as they take on the Denver Nuggets tonight. The Nuggets are 10-13, lost at Houston last night. The Spurs come in at 16-7 after an overtime loss to the LA Lakers. No, he's been scoring at a 16 per game clip. Here's Kawhi from Timmy.
Oh, he's driving left and puts that ball back in his right hand. That allows Mozgov to get to it.
And then Duncan the block, the second block. Manu had it stripped. Outlet the other way. Lonzo G, one-time Spur. Kawhi with the block. And now the Rusky back outside to Harris. Off the iron to Kawhi with 32 seconds. 36%, but they out-rebounded the Spurs by 3, and the Spurs also turned it over 5 times. Here's Kawhi. Got it.
And look good there.
Without Tony Parker and, of course, Patty Mills. Manu in the turnover the other way. G looking for an opening. Spurs box him in. Kawhi comes up with the block pass, and now the other way. Leonard from Manu to the rack and foul.
You get a break there. And finally, Kawhi gets a couple of free throws.
And hopefully Kawhi's hand is all right at the end of this, Sean, as he came down again trying to support himself.
You see him grimacing there.
Just not pre-sale tickets. That's a pretty neat little deal, too.
He's been knocking down that mid-range jumper. And just comes with confidence. Oh, good grief.
The claw. Robinson. Over Green. Rebound comes off to Kawhi Leonard. And Rondo and Wall. Here is Kawhi Leonard. And best in the NBA of 11 games. Got to keep him, get him healthy. Chandler to Mozgov. Kawhi got a piece of that one. While Evans and Holiday had 64 for New Orleans. New Orleans played without Anthony Davis, who had a chest contusion Saturday night. Spurs, Timmy had it taken away. Alfalo the other way, attacks on Joseph. Blocked by Leonard. Kawhi. Leonard, his fourth block of the night.
And the only reason that's not goaltending, it's not even above the rim when he catches it. You look at this ball, it's still...
Arthur, 5 on the shot clock. Not falling for Denver right now, and Leonard brings it down.
They'll continue to put it on him. Wear out their resolve.
Leonard in the paint. About 3 fakes, and then Thiago says, hey, I got this.
As a matter of fact, to me, they look awfully weary. They've been throwing the ball all over the place, and we just have to do a better job of taking advantage. There's Kawhi Leonard knocking down that outside jumper, doing an excellent job defensively. Look at that deflection. Leads to the Spurs getting out in the open court. We've demonstrated that one where he's just slightly out of position, able to cover a lot of territory, get back and make that block. And then he's just made some stellar passes.
And, of course, Tony Parker, who was out tonight with the hamstring strain. Tim Duncan to Kawhi. And then off to the sprint to Thiago, and he scores.
We saw him shooting a couple of those last year. We wondered what in the world he was doing. He's showing you that he's got some range.
Leonard on the drive all the way to the rack.
A great job by Kawhi to turn that Thiago splitter. He goes straight into him.
Baines, Duncan splitter, whether Leonard, Green, and Joseph on the floor now as they clear for Kawhi. And Leonard corrals it as Kawhi, his 3rd bucket of the night. Thing about Lawson is the rebound here. He misses them both.
Wanted to stay home. That leaves Tim Duncan wide open to collect that pass and lay it up.
Leonard on a Flalo as they've had enough of him tearing apart the Spurs tonight. Here is Chandler. Leonard got a piece of that. Leonard got a piece of that. Oh, mama. Now to Ginobili from Green. And Kawhi with a finish.
That was all Kawhi Leonard. All of it.
Look.
He's poking away at the ball. First off, makes it hard for Chandler. Blocks that one, comes back with another block, maybe gets a little bit of skin there, but I didn't see it. And there he is out in the open court. 3 goals.
Manu for 3, high archer. Kawhi, knocked away, lost it. Lonzo G Was that Leonard that pawed that away?
Of course it was.
Good grief. Kawhi with his third steal. He's got 6 blocks.
And now he's got
tonight.
Ty Lawson underneath.
Leonard. Easy two as Ginobili recognized it, and the Spurs back up to look at Kawhi Leonard.
Again, I mean, a lot of these players that haven't, he's not going to miss a lot of those, especially when he's able to.
Kawhi Leonard, as everyone failed to react. Leonard against the Flalo. Oh, great hang time and nice hesitation from Kawhi Wayne. 14 for Ginobili, a dozen in the second half, and Corey Joseph knocked it away. And now here comes Kawhi with Joseph and Green. Corey scores. Once again with Tony Parker on the bench with the injury. Danny Green taps it out. Kawhi Leonard's got it again. Performance by Kawhi Leonard and part of our Bud Light play of the game.
Yeah, he starts with defense. He's poking around, blocks that one, gets in Moscow's hands. He rejects that ball, then gets out in the open court, does a great job running. And how about the finish? Kawhi Leonard going top shelf for our Bud Light play of the game.
It's the second. 97-91, 2-possession game, nearly thrown away. It was Kawhi with a steal. That's a career high for him as Leonard has it, and they're not choosing to foul here. There's 16 seconds to go, and now they do. And 7.
You know, filling up the stat sheet. Look at this ball. Could have easily been Chandler's, and Kawhi Leonard too fast, too long.
And this.
Knock down his free throws as we welcome in Kawhi Leonard. Great job, Kawhi.
Congratulations. First of all, go back, Kawhi, if you wouldn't tell us the decision to play tonight, because Pop was telling us before the game, he goes, well, he's going to mess around out there beforehand. I'll find out if he's ready to go.
Oh, yeah. You know, my hand is still, you know, a lot of pain in there. But 12 o'clock, I went to a gym to test it out. I was able to shoot around a little bit. It got more sore as I started shooting, but I felt like if I got warmed up in the game and got the competition going, I'll forget about it.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, how do you forget about that pain? Is it the adrenaline, the competition? Because it's got to bother you out there.
Just the competition, just wanting to win. In the first quarter, it was bothering me a little bit. It's still cold out there, but I just wanted to keep pushing throughout the whole game and end up knocking down some shots and free throws.
Kawhi, I wanted to ask you that you had a career high in steals and in blocks tonight. When it comes to steals, when you size somebody up, are you thinking steal or are you just thinking stay in front of the man? And what's the thought process there?
First, you know, I'll try to stay in front of my man, make sure he doesn't get a straight line drive to the basket or an easy shot. So once I do that and I see I'm in front of him, I look for the ball, and I end up getting my hands on it tonight and came out with 5 steals.
When you're working in the low block, it's obvious that you've done a lot of work there over the summertime. What are your main concerns, your main thoughts? And tell us how much exactly you worked on your low post game this summer.
I worked on it a lot, but like the coaches and I keep saying, it's going to take time for me to get the experience in the game. Yeah. I need game experience. Practice can only do so much. The other 5 guys are trying to stop you on the other team, but I worked on it pretty much a lot. I'm just trying to be more patient and just get to my spots, and hopefully I'll start knocking down the shots.
Are there anything in the low block that's caused you problems? Say double teams now, because you have to learn how to play in the low block. You just said it. How to play with double teams, how to find people out on the floor, how to make the right reads.
Oh, yeah, that's just always being patient, like I said. I got to watch and see if there's a help defender or if, you know, somebody's coming to double down on me real quick. So I have to look around, have a feel for the game, and then see where the open man is.
Terrific effort tonight, Kawhi. Congratulations. Enjoy it for a few hours. Best of luck at Portland.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us here.
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.